Wood. That's my first target. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, come on. So, hello everybody. You can call me Lucas or whatever else you want to call me. Today I plan to, survive in Minecraft, as you can possibly see. First off, I'm going to get some wood and make a base. Of course, this isn't hardcore or anything, but I do plan to make it so if I die, I'm probably just gonna stop whatever I'm doing. That's the idea. I'm gonna try my best to survive as long as possible. My first objective is, obviously get wood, then get iron. That's my first objective. Get as much iron as I possibly can. And seeing where I started, since I'm in a plains forest and a birch forest, my wood is perfect. And here's a cave. Alright, so I have stone already, and I have wood. Pretty good start. Now I just need a base. When I have a base, I'll be good to go, and if this cave has iron, that'll be perfect. It already looks deep enough from this perspective. Just gotta collect some material so I can, upgrade on the surface. Yep, just upgrade. Let me see how deep this cave is. Okay, this looks like a water cave. Not my favorite. But this is bedrock, so I know how to survive this. I'd mine the coal, but not a good idea with a wooden pickaxe. I don't think wooden pickaxe equals coal. I do know stone does, but wooden pickaxe, I'm not so sure. So, might as well just upgrade when I can. I'm thinking the cave might make a good base, since it already has walls and a roof and stuff. Might as well, since there's water, there's ore. And look, it could become a good base if I put it to use. But right now I need to light the place up before mobs spawn. I'm not a fan of, fighting monsters. Never been a good combat type of person. More of a strategist myself. There we go. First piece of coal, and I already have a stick. And now this is a cave. I can already see a base. Makes me wonder what type of base I'd want to create. Let's see. I can probably build stairs down there, and there might be iron deeper down, but given how high I am, I might want to focus on getting coal and other stuff. This is a solo adventure after all. None of my friends are actually in here. It's just me, myself, and anyone watching. I wonder if people actually hate my voice or not. Because, people can easily click off once when they hear my voice. I genuinely wonder that. I could use a bed. That's a good idea. A bed and a base. I've got to collect some wood. Let's speed this process up, shall we? I should be good on wood now, probably. Well, most likely. It's not like I'm building some type of wood house. Don't want that to catch on fire now, do I? I think the cave is my best option. Possibility of it burning to the ground? Nope. Possibility of it being the ultimate protection? Yes. Will it protect me from creepers? Yes. Will it protect me from monsters? If I light it up. Will drown spawn in there? That might be a problem. But, given the fact that the cave doesn't look that big, or as of now, I think it's the best. I'm gonna have to collect some dirt while I can so I can build an underground tree farm. Yes, I will show you and teach you how to create a underground tree farm. If you're interested, of course. Tree farms are some of the easiest thing to build, but I need to collect some food first. It's not like I'm building an underground farm of, crops. Today I'm going meat. Carnivore diet. Sorry anyone who doesn't like eating meat. Today I'm eating meat. If you like it or not. Sup, chicken? No witnesses. No witnesses. Come on. Why can't I one-shot the pigs, but I can one-shot the sheep? I just jump, instant kill the sheep. But I jump, apparently pigs have more nutrition and value than sheep, so they just have more health. It's very weird. You'd think you would just one-shot all the animals. They would all have the same health except for the chicken. The chicken's the weakest of the link. The flightless bird is, of course, the weakest out of all the things here. What a wonder. Seriously, I wonder why they even do that. But anyway, what I was talking about before, the tree farm thing. Now, you might have seen some tutorials about, how to build this farm, or, how to build that farm. Well, to be fair, a tree farm, if you don't know how to build one already, is, one of the easiest, or at least my version of a tree farm is the easiest version. This looks like a good spot. Anyway, where was I? Anyway, it's the easiest thing to build. All you need is, 9 pieces of dirt, big space, like 10 blocks of length from bottom to up, or however that value. Is it like the Y value? Yeah, the Y value, or no, the Z value. The Z value. There's an X and Y value in Minecraft. It's the Z value. You want a 10 Z value, like you start from one position and you work your way up. You want 10 blocks. Any more is okay. Any less is not really the best idea. Then you want X and Y, basically just 1, 1, 1, -1, -1, -1. Or, in other terms, 3 by 3, or a 9-block space. A cube 9 blocks that equal a bigger cube. Of course, I'll show you how this looks later. It's rather simple, but really hard when you're just talking about it. Like, speaking about it is way harder than showing it. So I'll leave the editor up to showing you what I'm talking about. And of course, you can only use a certain select type of trees, like oak, birch, and a few others, like spruce in this design. So don't get your hopes up on dark oak or anything like that, especially cherry. I don't think those would fit in this design. This design is fairly easy to build. You also need like a few torches, like 1 to 4. It's up to you how much you want to use. And you don't need grass, you just need dirt. If you have grass, okay, it still works. And you can build this however deep you want, as long as you have the distance and the length. It's really helpful when you have a giant cave and dirt and a sapling and stuff. That's really helpful in that situation. This magnet block will definitely help me later. Anyway, so that's the thing. Now, I was talking about how, like, other builds, it's fairly easy. Like, comparing it to building some type of TNT cannon, that you need, like, redstone ideas and stuff, and, like, or a redstone brain. In this case, all you need is a pickaxe, dirt, and whatever else materials you have. It's not really a farm, more of a just, hey, I can grow a tree underground type of situation. Once when you build it, you could just go to your friends and be like, hey friends, I built an underground tree farm. Yeah, I'd like to see their reactions on that. Anyway, I can use this. Is that a... I thought that was a grown-up. I was going to kill that thing. Oh my god. Hopefully there's a grown-up this way. If you haven't noticed by now, I'm collecting sugarcane and all the other materials I need to, craft a writable book, or whatever you call it. A book and quill. I need that so I can write down my thoughts or whatever I'm thinking. You know, here we go. Okay, the hardest part for me is getting leather. Anyone in the chat that has, like, leather, like, really good at getting leather, and I don't know why I said chat, this is not some live stream, this is literally just a video of me playing Minecraft. But anyway, if any of you, like, get leather, and it's, like, really easy to get leather, trust me, I wish I was in your predicament, because mobs that spawn leather are, like, very rare for me for some reason. Like, they do spawn, it's just way harder for me to find them. I find iron faster than I find that. I survive in caves better than I find materials on the surface here. It's very, very interesting, I'd say. Maybe there's some cows or something that drops leather here, because I really want to get that book before the first night falls. Once when the first night falls, I feel like I failed. Well, at least I got more food, or bacon, or whatever you want to call it. Why doesn't Minecraft have bacon in it yet? They have pork chop, but they don't have bacon. It confuses me. It really does. Like, you got all this, but you don't have all that. Honestly, just an idea for anyone. I think Minecraft, in my personal opinion, I think Minecraft should add some type of, like, food update. Because food could use a few updates here and there. It's kind of in the bare minimum, if you know what I mean. It's not like, oh, we have one or two, but it's not like, oh, we have a wide selection. Add-ons do count, but still, it could really use like this. I'm just saying. Of course, you could get better things like that whole new wood type coming out, or like new block sets. People love that, or taking blocks and giving more options to them. People like that type of stuff. But I'm just saying, new food. Oh, I like to see that. It would help with farming and other stuff, and just collection, because you can collect 9 different species of dogs, but you can't collect 9 different species of seeded plants. The most you get is like 2 or 4 different types of seeds. We got wheat, we got beetroot, we got lemon, and we got pumpkin. That's basically everything we have that's seeds. Carrots and potatoes, they don't even count as seeds. You just plant them naturally. And this is Minecraft. There's so much more outside of this Minecraft. Like, there's like tons of different plants. You got all this category, all of this. Of course, you don't want to add every single plant. Some plants maybe aren't the best option, but I'm just saying a few more plants would be interesting. Now, I'm not a gardener type of person. I'm more of a cave person, and, well, a progressions type of guy. I've only been the Ender Dragon 2 times. That's not really a speed, speed runner identification. Like, I go up to someone, I'm like, hey, here's my identification for speed running. I defeated the Ender Dragon 2 times, within a matter of 60 to 100 days, in each world. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to win any speed contest or anything like that in Minecraft anytime soon. Heck, even Geometry Dash, however you say that. Why is it so hard to say that? But anyway, that game, I've barely played it, and I'm going to tell you, speedrunning for me, not going to happen. You're not going to see me just run up to the end game or something and be like, hey, I beated this game in this amount of time. I am a slow progression type of guy. Slow progression. I'm more of a favor. I like doing, like, how do I say this correctly? I like building and I like surviving more than everything else. Heck, I even like creative mode a lot because of how I can build whatever I want. Survival mode for surviving, creative mode for, creative. But I see a lot of things go around. I'm just saying, like, listen to this. Everyone talks about survival mode. Yes, like, oh, I did this, oh, I did that, he did that, they did that. It's all of that, right? But listen, everyone's making videos about, wow, Minecraft's so scary when you're in a single player world. I get it. It is scary. But no one talks about, like, literally, no one talks about anything else in single-player world except for, like, forever worlds or anything like that. Otherwise, it's just in the dark. They don't talk about, like, how lonely it feels because you're playing a single-player world. You probably want to be alone. It's just standard stuff, you know? It's just standard stuff for... Well, and it's, like, really creepy when someone actually joins, which ranks up the horror aspect, obviously. Like, oh, this guy's playing a single-player world, and a monster or something came in, or some sort of entity or something. It's, like, way more scary. I understand how it can be more scary. I'm not saying, oh, this is stupid. No, it's smart, but... I'm just saying, a lot of people are doing it. Not a lot of people are taking other ideas, like multiplayer and, like, some entities. People have done it. I'm not saying no one's done it. I'm just saying not as many as I'd expect, because I'd be, like, using YouTube like any other person. Probably, like, any other person, the 6 billion people that have the internet access or whatever. however many people there are there these days. I use YouTube. I watch this content, and every once in a while YouTube's like, hey, you might want to watch this, and it's like some small creator who plays Minecraft. Yep. I find a lot of small channels. Not a lot of big channels. A lot of small channels. I normally watch a few videos from like some creator that's like popular. I watch 1 or 2 videos from there, and then I'm like, okay, yep, I'm done with that. Goodbye, and I just go on to the next thing. And then when I see a small creator, I'm like, okay, put this in a list, write this down, and then I'll come back to this creator when I feel like I have the time to watch it. And I like measure how long the video is when I found the creator and stuff like that. I've found multiple oh, that's a bad idea. Anyway, I found multiple small creators, and I'm always like, you're a small creator, I find you, I'm going to comment on your profile. When I say small creator, I mean someone with like 1,000 subscribers or less. Sometimes I comment on channels that have like more subscribers than 1,000. That's it. Everyone does that, probably. I'm the type of guy who likes to comment on videos. I don't like to stay silent forever. It's just not my cup of tea, if you know what I mean. But I'd find small channels, I'd watch them, I'd see what they are, like, so I'd watch some I wouldn't watch. It's like 50-50 if I watch it or not. If I watch it, I comment, say what I liked about it, say what I don't like about it. To be honest, in my opinion, this is my opinion, okay? Not yours, not someone else's, not the general opinion, this is my opinion. I'm personally not really a fan of small channels that swear, like say the F word, or the S word. I'm not going to say them right now because that just makes me no better. It's not like they're like some hate crimes or something. I'm just not a big fan. You swear, okay, you swear. That's your decision. If I swear, no thank you. That's my decision, okay? So when a small channel swears, I feel like I'm less likely to watch the video or watch it fully. I hear swearing, I'm like, here we go again. And to be honest, thousands of channels swear. Like, nowadays, more than 50% of the channels these days, YouTube channels, TikTok channels, anything, even Instagram, is not safe from swearing. You could play Roblox and you can find people swearing and losing their mic for it, and they don't really care because they get their mic back in like 5 minutes. Gosh, Roblox, what's going on with that? But I'm not here to talk about Roblox. I'm here to play Minecraft and survive. And I think this might be my base. Honestly. Sorry about the whole ramble or anything. I'm sure not all of you are a fan of me talking about my preferences or what I like. Especially since the fact that I have like 35 subscribers, and not all of you subscribe for Minecraft content. Some of you subscribe for the music, and I understand that. Don't worry, I'm still going to release more music videos. Just this is a Minecraft video. I'm not trying to call you stupid. I'm just saying this is Minecraft, and I like to keep them separate from the playlists. So yeah, I've already talked about this before on some other random video. It was like, what was the video called? Info on the channel or something? Some random name. I am horrible with names. Like, my naming sucks. My naming process sucks. Just sucks. I'm telling you. You could ask me to name a chicken, and I would somehow come up with one of the stupidest names possible. I'm just telling you here now. But, like, where was I previously? I keep losing my track. Come on. So, yeah, I'm playing Minecraft. Yeah, that's pretty much obvious. Why am I saying that? I'm making myself sound stupid here. Come on. Just die, sheep. Just die. Stop. I know you're wet and you're soaked, but I need that wool more than you do. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm going in between talking about what I'm generally just want to talk about, and like just playing this game. Right now I'm searching for cows if they spawn, by the way, if you're wondering. If that isn't clear, sorry, I guess. But like, I'm going in between talking. I've seen channels that like people talk all the time, and these channels have like 50 to 100 subscribers, and I'm like, why don't I do that? And I'm literally doing it right now to see how it works. If this video gets like 100 views or something, I might do this again. I already have a few parts of this going to be released no matter what. So if this video flops or doesn't get the views I expect, don't worry, more of this will come, and don't look, I gotta kill these guys. Just look away. Look away. Look away, viewers. Look away. Okay, you can look again. Now, this video is probably going to be like 20 minutes or something, or probably above. I'm aiming to make this video like at least 20 to 30 minutes long. So it's like decent, but it's not too short. But at the same time, it's not too long, because whenever I'm searching, I see videos that are like, whenever a video is over 20 minutes, I'm like, I don't think I have the time for that. And then when a video is like over 40 minutes, I'm like, oh, definitely don't have the time for that. Don't worry about what I just wrote in this book. Don't worry about that. That's between me and whoever can figure out what I just wrote in this book, okay? It's not random nonsense, as far as you should know. But where was I? Yeah, so you might be wondering, if you've been paying attention or not, what's my view, like, what's my idea of decent views? In my opinion, if a video gets over 10 views, since I'm a small channel, 10 views is quite a bit, like quite a lot for a small channel like me. If a video gets 10 views, it's okay. If a video gets like 20 or more, every 10, it's better and better. If a video gets 100 views, it's a pretty good video for my channel, because when I look at the subscribers, I divide that by divide the subscribers by a certain number. But anyway, this is the part where I'm just gonna pause for now.